Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Orphanlast, and we're continuing with this cutout animation. Unfortunately, while I was going through this whole process, there was a point in time when I paused the recording and then resumed it, and I only and I went like 3 minutes without knowing that I was still recording, and I had no idea that I didn't include like half the information inside of the video in the video, and so I'm just fortunately we have 4 arms and legs like in total, and so fortunately I can just go ahead and resume where I left off and just go from there. And so right where I left off, that's where we're going to go, just with the other arm and leg. Okay, so one thing that was posing a problem last time was that I created this with the geometry tool, this shape that went up like this and went back down, and it started to overlap. So I just copied this whole shape right here to here, and I'm just going to go ahead and move it right here, and then we'll see how that works out later on. And let's see here. Okay, so geometry tool and all that. Alright, so just to demonstrate what I did last time, actually visually at the tail end of the previous video, if I could just get this, I move it in the upper arm in front of the torso. Select this upper arm and move it into position, and like seriously move it into position using the vector, the raster work as a guideline. Select this line, put it to the 0 color, which is transparent. Awesome. Okay, so now I need to grab my forearm, which isn't completely colored at the moment, and I want it to mimic what I got going on with the other one. So I have, okay, let me move over here to the arm. Okay, so I have, in order, I have the upper arm and then the forearm. Okay, so let me move over here. Upper arm and then forearm. Okay, so forearm needs to move. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and select the forearm. Okay, I'm still recording. Don't want to repeat the same mistake. And I'm going to move this right into place. And some things might need to be adjusted a little bit here and there, but alright, so it's looking pretty good. Let me move it. Alright, that's good. That's good. Now, the other arm, like this right here, is obstructing my view. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the opacity like that. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a line from here to here. And no, I got the wrong column selected. So use the forearm and draw a line from here to here, because we're dealing with the forearm. I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit and press shift and select all of that. If it'll actually select, that'd be amazing. Okay, so it looks like it selected everything, and I'm going to turn it to the 0 color. And then once that's accomplished, I can go ahead and up the opacity on this again, and use the forearm, go to the forearm again, use the control point editor, and just move it into place. Use the pump tool, and that looks pretty good. Use control point editor again, just for kicks and giggles. And then I can finish coloring this now. Now, you'll notice that the coloring process is a heck of a lot easier, and the reason being is because I literally used a different program to color into here with raster work. And actually, that's the way that OpenToonz is designed to do things. So let's see, where do I have my hand? My hand is, okay, so it goes upper arm, forearm in front, and then hand in front of that. So upper arm, forearm, and then hand in front. Let me do this. His right up oops, up arm. And then, let's see, his right forearm. And, alright, let's go over to his right hand. Alright, so let's move this on over. Okay, let's just move this a little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so his hand is in the right place. Okay, now select the hand and move it into place. And I'm going to go ahead and use a guide here because, yeah, that looks good. Okay, I can barely even see that guide. Okay. Well, where is it? Where is the guide? Like okay, now I can see the guide just ever so slightly. I wish I could change the color of those guides because I can hardly see them half the time. And if there is a way to change the color of the guides, please let me know because this is driving me crazy. I'm just going to use the arrow keys because that seems like it's doing the trick for me. Alright, and zoom on up here, and I'm just going to move it to the right a little, to the left. Okay, that looks good. And ta-da. Alright, so what happens if, okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and select right here and turn it to the 0 color, and that looks kind of funky. So I'm going to use Control Point Editor and just, let's see. I don't know. Actually, I think that's looking pretty good. However, let me go on to the forearm and just adjust a few things real quick. See if I can get that to look just a little bit better. And I disconnected something from something. Okay, so there we go. Everything's looking good. Alright, so now we can start working on the leg. And it's pretty much the same process. A different column for the thigh, a different column for the calf, and then a different column for the foot. Okay? And just so you know, yeah, there is a lot of moving these around. If anyone knows of a way how you can just select more than one, I highlighted a whole bunch of them, but I only wind up moving one column when I don't know how to move more than one column at a time. If somebody knows of a way to do that, let me know, because that would be a time saver. And I suppose I could start moving things into sub-X sheets, but I don't want to do that until I know exactly what I'm working with and have a better idea as to how to work with cutout animations. And I will admit, this is actually my first time doing it. It's just I understand how the mechanics of the program work, and so I might as well share it. And I know how to draw, so I might as well share that as well. And so that's why I'm doing this as a tutorial. Anyways, that pretty much concludes it with this video. I don't know if I should necessarily include another tutorial for the leg, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and have the tutorial that talks about turning all of this into a mesh and how to create a series of bones throughout this cutout animation doll. And then I'll probably have another separate tutorial where I'm just kind of tinkering with it, just moving it around and figuring out the strengths and weaknesses of this particular cutout animation, what I can use it for, what I can't use it for, and then I'm going to actually show you an animation with it, like a tutorial how to animate with it. Okay? So that pretty much concludes it for this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.